Good afternoon, friends, followers, subscribers, and termites, but mainly good afternoon to you, the subscriber, because you're the only ones I really care about. That's the truth. Because you keep the channel growing. And for that, I'm thankful. Right. Now, I've sat on this, and if you notice, out of all my videos, I think I've got 502. This may be the 500. Over 500 videos I've made on YouTube, and I've never discussed this topic. The topic is the pandemic. I've never discussed it. And the reason being is there's hundreds of channels, thousands of channels discussing this daily. But I have always seen the emails you've sent me. I've looked at the news. I've watched, I'm going to call them strong individuals that talk out openly about this. I have seen, and the reason why many of us don't discuss it, because we have seen that the pandemic, and talking about COVID-19 in the past, has had people demonetized, deplatformed, removed from social media, lambasted, sent out to the world. No one will touch them again. Why is this? Why has this always been a tough topic? Because it is people above our government. Now, by the way, everything I discuss is open for you to actually have an opinion about. You either agree with me or you disagree with me. But if you attack me, I will delete you. There's no need to attack each other for having an opinion. My opinion, informed opinion, is that the pandemic was created. It wasn't a disease that just came along and started wiping out humanity. No, it was. We now know for a fact it was created in a laboratory far, far away. Let's say, if I mention governments, I may get closed down. But yeah, I think it was, don't say it out loud, Wuhan. It was created. Now, what happened was that was created. I don't know why they were creating a virus which could kill millions of people, but they did. And it got out, and it went, and it spread across the world. But what spread quicker than the virus was the media. The media made the virus out to be worse than it was. It was, wasn't it? So let's look what happened. We had a virus. We called it COVID-19. It was created. We knew it was coming, yet we still kept it suppressed. We didn't let the media know, but we knew there was a virus coming, and we kept it. In fact, people knew the virus was coming a year before the virus came. Not too sure how that happened, but it did. And guess what? Bill Gates went and did loads of summits, events before it, saying there was something coming. We were creating a antivirus. We were creating, but the billionaires of society were talking about this virus before it even became public knowledge. That is a fact. There was also the thing which gets me, is the fact that this was a virus which came and swept across humanity, and governments fought over who was going to get the antivirus. Who's going to bring out the vaccine? People fighting over it. Well, guess what? Guess what? A deadly disease created during the pandemic, over 500 billionaires. Over 500 billionaires were created during the pandemic. In fact, what they are saying, and you can go out and look at this information yourself, is there was a billionaire created every 2 days. Every 30 hours, a new billionaire came on the scene. Billionaires rose by 45% across the globe. And every time a billionaire was created, they're saying that 1 million people slipped into poverty. So, makes you wonder, doesn't it? If we're trying to save humanity, why are people making money off the back of it? The UK government invested £11.7 billion into the COVID-19 vaccine. They invested that money into it. But the vaccine was bought by governments all around the world. Yes, exactly. So taxpayers' money was invested into helping create the vaccine, and then the vaccine was sold back to us, but none of the profit came back to the government. None of the profit reached the taxpayers. The taxpayers paid for the vaccine. So what do we have here? We have the fact that not only did we invest 11.7 billion into COVID-19, we also invested, as a UK taxpayer, 88 million pounds into vaccines for other countries. Isn't that strange? Now, check this out. Pfizer made a $30 billion profit on top of the sales. $30 billion. Moderna made 19.6 billion in profit. AstraZeneca, 44 billion we invested in that, and they had like a just under an 8 billion profit. None of the profit went to the government who helped funding to create the vaccine. Isn't it strange that when you discuss this openly, people go, oh, stop it. Because a lot of the billionaires that were created from the vaccine, a lot of them, not all, a lot of them have shares in the media, the mainstream media. So whenever you discuss things on certain platforms, you were shut down. They didn't want us educated. We were not allowed to educate the public. We weren't allowed to tell the public that they're making billions on this, at the same time profiting from the death of millions of people across the world, profiting from them. Strange, isn't it? So who controls the governments? Do the billionaires control the Senate? Do the billionaires control the House of Lords? Do the House of Lords control the House of Commons? We can't criticize things because those that own the media can destroy a career, can destroy politicians. They can bring down governments when you control the mainstream media. And people in charge of the mainstream media have got shares in vaccines. Anyway, listen, thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for supporting my channel. Stay safe.